Kwani Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta akuzunguka kila mahali akimwambia huyu mtu ni mbaya? Si azunguka Kenya nzima akitangaza Dr. William Samoei Ruto ni mwizi? Hakusema au kuona au kusikia? Na kama iwapo ulisikia mheshimiwa, kwa nini mlimpigia kura mkamweka kwa hicho kiti? Wakati sisi tulikataa nyinyi mkamweka. Hivi leo hii mnakuja mnaomba watu wetu tusaidie tu tukamtoa. Mlipomweka mtuitisha tu tukamweka sote. Hebu tumieni akili mwanzo ndio muongee. Nyinyi mlima Kenya mko wengi. Sisi hatuko na nyinyi, si nyinyi mnasema kwamba nyinyi mko wengi. Jipangeni vile mlimweka wengi, mmuondoeni vile mko wengi.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, I really have to appreciate you guys for what you're doing, supporting this channel. Every now and then there is a video that has been uploaded or that I've uploaded as Bonita Media. You become among the first people that are watching it. I can't just take it for granted, and I have to appreciate you guys. We are moving on so well. We are almost at 17.8. And I believe that by the end of this month, we'll be at 18,000. So that by January, will be, let's say that January will start at 20,000, a new journey of 20,000 plus, which is so easy. I know we can do it, guys. There is something that I want to talk about here. And what I want to discuss is the issue of deaths, families. And sometimes, there's some news that normally comes. I know majority of the people sometimes do say that there's some of the things that are better said by the family. But, if the family still keeps on silent, they don't want to talk about it, but now the information is out. What do you expect from Kenyans who really wants to know exactly what happened? This happened, I'm talking about this because we saw this same scenario happened during the time that Raila Odinga died. Raila Odinga's death was something that was really hidden, but not a lot of people knew. Actually, when Murade said that, asked a question that will it be a state funeral? People questioned his statement. Of course, there are some people in this country that have known for quite some time now that wherever you hear them saying something, we have got Murade, we have got somebody like Maverick Kaoko, anything that these guys say, it's better taken very serious because these guys don't just speak. Now, we've known, of course, we know the issue of Oburu'S is something that has been on the internet for quite some time. Now, we were told that Oburu'S went outside at least to have some rest. And actually, Oburu'S himself said that he's fine. He just went to Dubai to have some rest, to reset his mind after the death of his brother. And of course, everything that happened, we all know what happened. And we assume it's more than 3 days now since Oburu'S went to Dubai, but that is not it. The bad news that we are getting right now is that another person from Odinga'S family has died. There is another death in Odinga'S family just a month after Raila Odinga's demise. Raila Odinga's sister is dead, and that is the info. That is what we are getting right now. She's Raila Odinga's sister. Her name is Berry Lachim Odinga. She has just died. I think she just died in outside the country. So that is what is happening. But I want us to talk about this for a little bit. The issue of the hidings of of the state funerals, of these things. I really don't know why sometimes it normally takes time for either the government or families of the respect or the families of these people to not. I really don't know why sometimes it normally takes time for these people to just say things, because at the end of the day, we have to accept this, that in as much as maybe we'll want to cover up for what has happened, at the end of the day, we all know, we'll know it. So there is no need of hiding it. Yes, imefanyika. So what can be done? Tell Kenyans, because personally I came to understand something, that in this country, yes, we have 47 countries. We have 47 tribes. We have very many families. Every tribe has got families. But there are 3 families here that people are normally very much concerned about. We have got Odinga'S family, we have Kenyatta's family, and we have got Moi's family. Those 3 families, Kenyans are normally very much looking like those are the families. I think as we all know, that those are the families that started this issue, that all these issues that we have in this country. That is why people are so much concerned about Odinga, Moi, and Kenyatta's family. More so Kenyatta and Odinga's family, people are normally very much concerned about them. So if at all anything happens, if something fishy happens, it's very easy for Kenyans to react, you see. But I can say that the reaction is not bad. The reaction is not normally wrong. So during the time, I think this was 21st. 21st November, a news broke that Oburu'S was rushed to Dubai for treatment. But Oburu'S himself said that I'm doing well. I simply took a short break to recharge, reset, and recuperate. The past few weeks have been intense, and I needed a moment to regain my energy, refocus, and come back stronger. I appreciate the concern. This is what I think. That in as much as we're being told, in as much as Oburu'S was saying that he is fine, he just went to reset his mind, to have some fresh air. There was something behind it. Let us just say the truth. Giving an 80 years old man a party to run, a party that has been run by somebody for over 20 years, somebody who started it. Yes, Raila Odinga knew how to move about this party. He knew this is what needs to be done. This is what I'm supposed to do for this party to remain. All those things, all those issues were happening. Raila Odinga knew how to Raila knew how to handle pressure. Raila knew how to handle the ODM party, the pressure that the government was giving, and the pressure that was being given by the party members. Every party. So, but now for over 20 years, and he learned that, he mastered the card. Now imagine Oburu'S is coming. Imagine he's given a party to run with all those with that pressure. And in fact, Oburu'S was given ODM party to run at the time that now ODM has got a lot of pressure. Kuna pressure mingi sana ODM, because Raila amefariki, Raila anajua what needs to be done in the party. So everybody is like, okay, what is the way forward? So that, at this point, that is a question that everybody is asking. And actually, you can even witness the pressure that has been here all along since Raila Odinga died. So that is the point that now Oburu'S amepewa ODM party to run. It's a lot of pressure. Watu wanataka waende waingie wenye wanasema wako kwa broad based government, wanasema wenye wanasema hawako kwa broad based government, wanasema wenye wanasema kwamba they are going to follow what Raila Odinga told them. So everybody is here. So Oburu'S doesn't know exactly what to do. Should I be with those who are saying that we are in the government, left of this government, or should I be with these people who doesn't want to support William Ruto, or should I be with Winnie Odinga? Because Winnie Odinga herself is also saying that Raila Odinga is the one that formed the broad-based government. So the best thing that we can do as ODM party is to ignore this issue of the issue of broad-based government, because there is no one who can handle the pressure that has been there. So that is why unasikia hata Oburu'S akiwa na pressure, the pressure is too much. The pressure has been too much. The pressure is too much. Actually, he can't handle it by himself. So you see what is happening, and that is the point. This is the point that now when people talk, unasikia inasemwa hivi, things are not like, things can't just work normal. You see, and Makiu, imagine. You've lost a brother, a very good brother, and then immediately you're losing your sister. So what do you think is going to happen next? I know majority of people don't know that Raila Odinga had a sister by the name Beryl. I know majority of the people wanajua tu Ruth Odinga. The Ruth Odinga, Oburu'S and Raila Odinga, those are the family members, those are the kids that were known, or those are the family of Odinga that was known, not Beryl. Beryl was an anonymous person because she was not too much into politics. I think that is why a lot of people didn't know her. But the truth of the matter is that right now, again, Odinga'S family is mourning. They've lost another family member, that is Raila Odinga'S sister. I think is the eldest sister, if I'm not wrong. So the issue of Oburu, we are going to dig deep into it. But first things first, let us just say that may Beryl Odinga'S soul rest in peace. And I know that it's hard as Odinga'S family to lose two people in a span of less than 2 months. It's something very painful, and again, your another family member is sick. So I don't know how Ruth is going to take it. I don't know how Winnie is going to take it. I don't know how Ida is going to take it. Oburu Odinga at the same time. Oburu is sick. We don't know how all the family members are going to take it. But you know, all in all, what we have to say is that that is the way. I do say that that is the journey. That is the way that almost everybody will have to follow. So after all, guys, that is just my thought, and that is all I have for now. I would also like to give you a chance at the comment section to at least also tell me what you think. Do you really think that this issue of Oburu Odinga is going to bring a lot of issues? Should Oburu Odinga just surrender? Because, okay, personally, all I feel is that Oburu Odinga should just decide and surrender this issue of being the party leader of ODM to young leaders, people like Edwin Sifuna, people like, let it even be given to Winnie Odinga, because Winnie is also smart. Winnie is also a mature lady. She can handle the pressures. She knows how to maneuver. They can call each other. She can call Edwin Sifuna, Babu Wino, Caleb Amisi. They can call each other, and these people like Bob Orengo. At least those people can sit down and give direction to ODM. Why give pressure to Oburu? Because I feel like what is happening to Oburu Odinga is too much pressure. The pressure is too much that Oburu Odinga cannot handle by himself. That pressure is too much that guy can't handle. That is why unasikia kuna mambo mingi sana ambayo yanafanyika kwenye chama cha ODM na kwa maisha yake Oburu Odinga. Let the old man rest. That is my point. Let the old man rest. Hii issue ya mara lazima afanyiwe, no, it's too much. The second story, fellow Kenyans, is this guy. I think ni Mswahili kama sijakosea, ni mtu kutoka upande wa Mombasa. This guy is asking a very sincere question that we also need to ask ourselves. This question is this.
Kwani Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta kuzunguka kila mahali akimwambia huyu mtu ni mbaya? Si azunguka Kenya nzima. Akitangaza Dr. William Samoei Ruto ni mwizi. Hakusema. Au kuona au kusikia. Na kama iwapo ulisikia mheshimiwa, kwa nini mlimpigia kura mkamweka kwa hicho kiti? Wakati sisi tulikataa nyinyi mkamweka. Hivi leo hii mnakuja mnaomba watu wetu tusaidie tu tukamtoa. Mlipomweka mlituitisha tu tukamweka sote. Hebu tumieni akili mwanzo ndio muongee. Nyinyi mlimakenya mko wengi. Sisi hatuko na nyinyi, si nyinyi mnasema kwamba nyinyi mko wengi. Jipangeni vile mlimweka wengi, mmuondoeni vile mko wengi.
During the time that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was telling us Kenyans the negative things about William Samoei Ruto. No, I just want us to, I'm at this point where we are not fighting anybody. We are just talking. We are just bringing the narrative the way it is. We're just trying to explain things the way they are. During the time that Uhuru Kenyatta was the president and William Ruto was the deputy president, that is back in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and then Uhuru Kenyatta started campaigning for the late Raila Odinga up 2022, 2021, 2022 before the election. When Uhuru Kenyatta was walking, every now and then Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa anasema the negative things about William Ruto. Huyu mtu si mtu ambaye mnamuona. In fact, Uhuru Kenyatta even spoke in mother tongue, in Kikuyu, for us to understand that William Ruto is not the person that Kenyans thought he was or Kikuyus thought he was. What did these guys say? People like Rigathi Gachagua, what did they say? Are they not the same people who are saying that William Ruto ni mweupe kama pamba, hana kosa lolote, that he's supposed to be given chance to rule Kenyans? Are they not the ones that were really supporting William Ruto? I'm just talking about that thing that guy is saying. So what changed? Why is it that right now the same guy who was so good has been turned to be a bad person? Is it simply because he failed to to do you what you expected. You know, there is this notion that we have that if I fail to benefit from you, or maybe if you fail to do what I expected, then I picture you and I see you as a bad person. Is that the narrative? Because tell me why. You know, I want us to reason this way. It is not that perhaps maybe I'm saying that William Ruto is not a good person. He is not a good person. He will never be a good person. Personally, according to me, William Ruto will never change. That is how I believe. Whether we give him, remember when Raila Odinga said that William Ruto atampe miaka 100, he will never change. So that is it. He will pretend to be so nice, simply because maybe after realizing that there is something that he needs to gain from you, and then after getting it, he turns to be the same guy, a different guy. So that is who he is. Yani yuko hapo tu. He can never change, he will never change. You see? So, but now my issue is, yes, he's a bad person. But why didn't we realize it kitambo? Why is it that we are just realizing it now? Why didn't these people realize that huyu jamaa si venye tunamuona kitambo? Why now? That is my issue. Why now? That is the question. Why now? Mbona haikufanyika kitambo, inafanyika tu sasa? I'm failing to, you know, I'm here just failing to understand. But at the end of the day, we'll have to just accept the fate. We just accept things the way they are and say that's fine. It has happened that way, ni hivyo, and ni hivyo. Because now, what are we going to do? Okay, seriously, we as Kenyans, yes, we here. What are we going to do? Are we really going to force things? Are we really going to force issues? Yet we know that we can't force. No. Are we really going to say that this thing must happen? We can't. We can't. We literally, it can't. We can't force. We can't force. So let me also know what you think in the comment section, fellow Kenyans, and please, I would just like to appreciate you, and please don't forget to subscribe. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Awino. Bingo.